Hello everyone, Blue here with a PCL weekly update. Thanks for checking out the Console Pro News channel brought to you by Console Corner, and be sure to subscribe for more great Paladins and Smite Console Esports news and updates. As everyone in the competitive Paladins console community is aware, PCL qualifiers kicked off this last weekend on February 2nd and 3rd for Europe and North America respectively. Many teams signed up across both platforms and regions, but only the top two teams from each bracket solidified their spot, advancing on to the fourth week of qualification. PCL hopefuls still have 2 weeks to potentially enter the coveted fourth. So let's review the results. But before we do, let's clarify exactly how the PCL qualifiers work. PCL qualifiers take place over the course of 4 weeks. February 2nd and 3rd was week 1. The top 2 teams from week 1 and week 2 will advance to the fourth week. The top 4 teams from week 3 will also advance to the fourth week. These 8 qualifying teams will be separated into 2 groups of 4, where a single round robin will occur, so all teams play each other once. The top 2 teams from each group, totaling 4, advance to the Paladins Console League. For those worrisome few who feared they missed their opportunity, you still have ample chance to advance into week 4. However, here's a list of who already awaits you when you get there. Starting off with my side of the Atlantic, we had Invictus, which is Neil and company, alongside the Blueberry Muffins, which is Ballin and Friends, qualified for PS4 NA. Both teams were trailblazers, not dropping a single map all the way up until the finals, where Invictus swept Blueberry Muffins in a clean 3-0 to finish the set. Space Jam, which is Fiery and Squad, dominated Oculus in the bronze match to round out the top 3. However, third place in week 1 does not advance to the fourth week. In addition to this, 2 powerhouses did not contend this first week, them being OG Comedy's newest Baldy Bunch lineup, as well as Skeppy's Transfer Gang. For those counting, that leaves 3 fierce sharks lurking in the depths of the PS4 NA talent pool. Also to note is Games and Good Times, which is NBK's new team, made it through the first round against Alyssa's E-Boys, but ultimately fell to Space Jam 2-0. Meanwhile, on the Xbox NA side of things, we witnessed Elevate claim first seed, forcing Bushwahkhan Esports to settle for a second in the finals. Much like PS4's results, both teams managed to go without dropping a single map until their fated clash, where Elevate established their 3-0 dominance. Bushwahkhan Esports have little to be disappointed with a second place finish, as defeating the HRX champions is a tall order for almost any team. This reprieve grants them 2 full weeks of practice and separates them into Group B for the fourth week, meaning they can take their shot at Elevate if both teams qualify for the PCL itself. One thing to note that I saw in the Xbox NA side of things is that everyone said PS4 NA was free, and that led a lot of teams to transferring. Now it just seems as if Xbox NA is free for Elevate to run around. For PS4 EU, none would be surprised to know Flashpoint advanced to the fourth week. However, nobody anticipated Itech would reverse sweep the Kings of EU, seeding them second. Both squads seized victory over each opponent on every map, until Flashpoint stole 2 maps and Itech matched only to raise them a third. This was the only finals to go the full distance in a best of 5 set, showing PS4 EU has come prepared. The only caveat in Itech's victory is Flashpoint utilizing a sub for the last 3 games. Was a sub truly what weighed down Flashpoint, or are Itech the comeback kings? If both teams qualify for the PCL after week 4, they'll have a whole season to prove it. The biggest takeaway from this tournament is Cyclone, who's been having a ton of roster problems at the moment. And it showed, as they got first rounded 2-0 by the new Stush Gaming. Over on the box, the same script echoed through the brackets, where Gagan Style and Keep It Console scaled the brackets smoothly until they clashed. Our week 1 qualifier saw the return of Harvey, who departed from Flashpoint and PS4 to return to Xbox, joining the ranks of Gagan Style. Also on that team is Kings, who decided to go absolutely wild in the finals to relegate Keep It Console to Seed 2 moving into the fourth week. My man wants MVP this season. He's young and he's hungry, and he's on a better team, and he has to prove himself, and he's looking to do so right now. Also to note, Team Viral, one of the PCL teams from last season, was first rounded by Gagan Style. Unfortunate seeding, but you got 2-0'd. Step it up in week 2, my boys. And that's your weekly update for PCL Qualifiers Week 1. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And follow myself on Twitter at RealBlueTV with no E in blue. Don't forget to also sub to the channel for more Console Paladins and Smite Esports news and updates. Follow Console Pro News on Twitter at Console Pro News and check out the website consolecorner.co. And last but not least, we have an official Console Corner Discord, and all links to these are in the description below. Keep grinding, everyone.